So I had a dream earlier in the week, a literal dream, I kid you not. I was playing Kalista jungle and stacked an infinite number of spears to level 2 into the enemy buff, and then I waited until the enemy jungler comes, transfer all those spears, and then I one-shotted them. It's kind of stupid, but I've kind of been obsessed about it. And you know what? That's what this video is going to be about. So this video will not end until I one-shot someone at level 2 as Kalista jungle. Game 1. So this is my first attempt, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just had the idea, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it. I insta-smite and render, just thought I need to save time and stay healthy. And now I'm going to Q-hop over this wall, and it was fucking easy. If you guys can't Q-hop over that wall, you fucking suck. I then walk over to the enemy blue buff to find out that it's gone. Because Lee Sin is right over there doing his grump. Well, this is fucking awkward. Game 2. So last game couldn't be helped, I said to myself. This is when the enemy kalista in the oi chat goes, "You sound familiar, Brian." I did not want to blow my cover, so then I go, "Sup, Jamie?" I didn't know the dude's name was Jamie. To which he replied, "Thonk." I get my blue buff and look to Q-hop over this wall. It's fucking easy. Just gotta stand over here and now it is time to start my infinite spears. And then Elise approaches. It is quite regrettable, Evelyn, that you're walking right into your demise, oblivious to the fact that I'm about to transfer all 1,000 speeds onto you, and one shot. It survived on 1 HP. And then red buff punched me in the face and executed me. Game 3. So going to game, the enemy Lux goes, "Hey, Carly again." Uh-oh, that was the Evelyn from last game. So then I tell her I'll just do my buffs this time. Invading was such a mistake, oh my god. I get my blue buff, and then I make my way to invade. I Q-hop over this wall, it's fucking easy. If you can't do it, you're fucking trash. And I yet again start my infinite speed stacking. Except there's one problem. Roy can fucking smell me. He then ate my red buff with my infinite spears, nullified my entire plan, and kills me. What a fucking asshole. Game 4. I get my blue buff, and I go Q-hop over this wall. It's getting kind of repetitive, but I've done it so many times, it's fucking easy. I make my way to the red buff to find out that's gone. Because Jarvan can do that. Game 5. I did my blue buff and actually go this way this time. I utilized the blast cone. Going this way is actually kind of more efficient. It's way faster. I stacked the red buff infinite. And then the enemy jungler never shows up. So I just steal his buff. Normally. I just invaded him. That game sucks. I start my infinite spears. Because it's ganks mid lane, so I had to delay a little bit. But by a fraction of a second, I reset my infinite spears. So I just had to steal the blue buff normally. It actually could have worked. Look at him. Game 7. I get my buff and I make my way down this time because we have their blue buff warded. And if she's not on her blue buff, then she's probably on her red buff, right? Except at least actually started my red and ganks bot, you motherfucker. So I walk up to her and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, bro? Go do your red buff so I can one-shot you." Obviously she didn't like that, so she stuns me. So I start stacking her. "Go do your red buff, bitch." I then go do a red buff and proceed as usual. To which Elise approaches. A little too early though. But that's okay because I can adapt. So I stand still. Went to the buffs at 500. Smite. Transfer my spears. And then one-shot her. Except she didn't get one shot. And she survives by 2 autos. This doesn't count, I said to myself. We go again until they get one shot. At least we know that this actually could work. Game 8. The jungler never shows up. So I just steal his buff. Game 9. I was finishing off my red buff and I was about to Q-hop over the wall. That was when I failed to execute the red buff. And then the red buff survives in 1 HP. And resets. I stop. And I start reflecting on my life. It's fucking horrible. So I start my red buff again because, you know, I ain't a quitter. And that was when Lee Sin's Q comes out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Maybe I can't dodge the bullet with this one. Game 10. Set asked why we had 3 smites. We also had a laning Ezreal who bought the jungle item. To which I tell Set, do not talk if you did not know. Because quite honestly, I don't know myself. So I get no bloody leash because we have a fucking Singed who is proxying my Set. So I pretend I did not see and I did not know. It was at this time Sion told Ez he's going to get a gold penalty because he's laning with a jungle item. The whole operation is basically jeopardized. So I was like, you know what, Singed, just take my blue, man. Just take it. It was later in the game, Set asked all chat to report Singed because he was trolling. To which I joined in and said he stole my blue buff. Game 11! This hop is actually too easy now. I start stacking the blue, but Vi gets is so fast at 210 and now it's very awkward. I smite and pierce, but then she smites the buff at 3 HP. And I die. But that's okay because the whole team ended up leaving the game. And then she self-surrendered the game with 1 vote for and 0 against. That is very sad. Game 12! I stacked infinite, and for some reason, Lee Sin took fucking 10,000 years to get to his red buff. So I just took it. Oh, hi, listen, you're 1,000 years short from getting one shot. I also realized in this game my bot lane was fucking Babbles. Well, this is fucking awkward. We actually ended up talking it out and he doesn't seem as douchey as I thought, so it ended up being kind of wholesome. Me and Babbles then ended up working together to win this game. And in the end, it was pretty self-aware. We both apologized to each other and it was kind of cool. Although he's still a cunt. Game 13. I decided to get a little fancy with this one. I put my control ward right there. I'm going to drag this buff into this bush. Nocturne's going to come over and auto-attack my control ward, to which I'm going to transfer all my speeds and one-shot him. This literally cannot go wrong. Unless Nocturne does his raptors, to which I have to steal his red buff, normally. And now he's just taking my control ward for free. Game 14. I asked my boy to come leash me, and he comes. But then he stopped at this bush for some reason. I was conflicted. I didn't know if he wanted to leash me or not. So I walk over to the fucking dumb dog and I stab him with my black spear. This guy literally shit his pants. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. So he was like, alright, I'll leash you. That's what it takes. So Warwick leashes me. I get the red buff. I queue up over the wall. I start and finish stacking this blue. And then I patiently wait. And I delay this blue buff. Jungle Gangplank walks over. I transfer my spears, I take him a few times for good measure, and then I press D.